Hari Om everyone. So happy to bring forward the news that we will be returning to in-person Balavihar sessions from March 20th onwards. As we had earlier mentioned, in January we were planning to open up. It'll have a similar protocol, but nonetheless, I thought it would be good for me to reach out to all of you, making sure that all the pointers are covered, understood for a seamless transition back into in person sessions. So, the Saket, Chitrakoot, and the Frisco rental facility that we have for the next spring semester that we have, remainder of it until the academic year ends, this will be the protocol. First and foremost, at each one of these centers, whether it is Saket, whether it is Chitrakoot, whether it is Frisco, we'll have two sessions offered, and the session timings, say it is in Saket, for example. So the session 1, which would be in Saket, so S1, will be from 9 to 10:30. So you'll have to come early, park your cars, and make sure that you're on time. Then at 10:30, when the first session ends, we'll have a 15-minute break, and before the next session starts, we have about 1.5 hours. So the first 15 minutes will be a break for the students to reach to their uh, add-on classes like the music class, the language classes, the cultural classes, shlokathon classes, Gita chanting classes, and all these uh, classes will be for 1 hour from 10:45 to 11:45 a.m. Then the second session will start from 12 to 1:30. And in between the sessions, it will give us uh, the good amount for the learning as well as for the transition. But this is applicable only in Saket and in Chitrakoot. Because of the limitations of the rental facility, first of all, we are glad that they are willing and open to allow us use their facility, but still it comes with its stipulation. So in Frisco Center, the first session will start from 9 to 10:30 and the second session will start from 12 to 1:30. But in between, there will be no extra classes offered. Those of them who have been in such classes and are willing, are interested, but because we are not offering in Frisco, if you are coming from Frisco, you can join us in the Saket session that you can shift for the next remainder of this semester of this academic year. It's about uh, 8 more classes, I think. So for those 8 more classes, you can join us in Saket. And one more aspect in the Frisco Center is there will be no satsangs for the adults. So you will drop them off, drop the children at the facility, and then you will drive back in to pick them up. Hope things will soon settle down by the end of this academic year. And by next year, when we reopen, we have the same robust system that we have ever had, and it will be good that we will be able to offer the other classes. Now, as we move in to this particular aspect, these are the following protocols that I would want you all to understand. It is open only for the vaccinated people. That when you are attending and coming into the center, we would want to know that you are all vaccinated and you would be coming into the facility. Then The next point would be that we'll have, when you enter into the facility, come with a healthy masking system. Either it is a double surgical mask or a N95 or a KN95 masks, so that we have been told that it is the most um, effective ones rather than the cloth masks. So please make sure that you and the children come in with the surgical double surgical masks or the N95 masks. The next point would be that if you ever come into a close contact with anybody uh, who has been infected by this COVID-19 or Omicron, uh, please refrain from attending the sessions until all the symptoms are gone, and get yourself checked in the by your doctor, and make sure that we don't transmit it to the rest of them around us. It is still impacting those who might have had uh, those who have had been vaccinated. It is impacting them as well, but it is like any strong flu kind of a symptom, so we have to still be careful. Then the next thing would be, uh, the parents should be there on the facility when their children are in the classrooms for the Saket and Chitrakoot facility. The reason, if we have to reach out to you for any concerns, you will be still there on the facility, and then you can take them quickly back home and attend to them. If during the week uh, you see any symptoms of COVID like or flu like or any upper respiratory uh, infections, I would ask the parents to observe the child, take them to the doctor, and not bring them to the facility until those symptoms have been settled down and they come back healthy. Now, the next pointer is, as you join in, each parent will have to go through the registration system. Supposing in the present e Balavihar online program, you have been in the session 1, then you will be attending the similar facility based session 1, whether you are in Frisco, Saket, or in Chitrakoot. If you are in session 2, presently in the online, then you will be attending the uh, second session from 12 to 1:30. Then there are a lot of background activities that have to happen. So there is the team of coordinators and co-coordinators. They have to reach out to the teachers. They have to make sure that all the teachers are lined up and they are ready. Then the substitute teachers list also has to be ready, and all this in a very short span. I know I'm asking a lot, and you have been giving and supporting, and you have been the backbone to run this program as we transition from in person to online. Now, let us do the same smooth effort in reaching across from the online to the in person sessions. Now, as we move in every center, we would require the same network of all the volunteers that were there in the front desk, that was there in bringing the necessary items that have to be purchased to make sure that the classroom is running functioning properly. Then the volunteers that are required. So specifically in Frisco, we would require the following setups. One is to set up the facility in the morning, so there should be a team for that. Then there should be a team for making sure that the cars come in the assigned order and assigned parking, and they are guided. Then the next thing would be the AV team and the setup team, the decoration team, or uh, those facilitators have to, sign up again. Then comes the winding up or cleaning up in between the sessions, and then winding up at the end. So we have about 4 5 jobs, job descriptions, for which I would request a lot of volunteers. Now, as we move forward, we very sincerely request, whether it is the parent group, whether it is the teachers group, or the coordinators group, or the children, to make a note of their signal communication as it comes, because that is crucial. That when there is a channel of communication open and you are on the top of it, the transition will become easier. The present system of signal groups, because it is e-online and things will change, the teachers and the student groups will change, so the signal system will change, the groups of the grades and the parents in each group will change. So that will be announced and the links will be forwarded to you. Make sure that you immediately click and join in that. But please be awareful and looking out for messages coming across in the emails and on signal groups. That way we communicate well and you have a good opportunity to be on the top of it and the transition is smooth. But all in all, I am eagerly looking forward to see the parents, to see the children and interact with all of you. One more thing, that Frisco Center will be headed by Brahmacharini Divya. Saket session will be headed by Brahmachari Hari Chaitanya. Then the Chitrakoot Center will be headed by me. So looking forward to meeting all of you, all the families, all the children, and let us make this transition a successful one. And let us meet up, let us greet, and let us I'm looking forward for seeing all of you. Hope you are equally excited. Look forward seeing all of you. Hari Om.